Welcome to CoinBook. My name is Calvin Waite, and I'm a professional crypto trader. I really like getting feedback from you guys about the market, what you're trading, successes, failures, so I'm going to go ahead and start giving out a t-shirt every week now. What I'll do is I'll look at all comments from Thursday to Thursday, and then Friday select a random winner. Well, I hope everybody had a good weekend, and I hope you guys enjoyed the new Saturday How to Trade series that I'm starting. It'll be pretty cool to do. So, a couple of things that are happening on Bitcoin. This is quite amazing. I first of all just wanted to show you the weekly chart. And oh, by the way, I did in one of the comments somebody was asking if I could do HD, the 1080 resolution. So I'm going to do that. It didn't take quite as long as I thought it would to upload, so we're going to go ahead and use the bigger screen. So now you can see all my stuff that's going on. All right, so looking at the weekly chart, if you look here, you can see that we've had this pretty amazing run, and last week we just barely closed our weekly candle, and we do have a lower low for the first time in a long time. But this is a very bullish candle. This candle right here is not a weak candle. So this is very interesting. To close as high as we did with this strong of a wick is pretty impressive. So we have a point for the bulls on this weekly close. We have gone up without a rest, but with a close like this, it's hard to be bearish right now. And the other thing is, on the daily, we officially, this is undisputed, we have 100% broken out of our channel to the upside. And today we've been trading for 2/3 of our day, almost a quarter, 3/4 of our day, in an extremely tight range. So people are kind of not sure what to do about this. So we definitely exited the top of this channel. What this normally means is that we're ready for a breakout to the top. And I have been bearish because we are overextended, but there's no denying these bullish moves. This is bullish right here. And I don't want anybody to be caught by surprise that if we touch all-time highs again, we're going to break through hard. We've consolidated for almost 3 weeks, and if we get enough strength to even touch this line, we're going to break it really hard. It's going to be a couple $1,000 day. So definitely reevaluate your risk. The market has changed. The outlook is different than it was before, and so I mean, technically, we have a run without a rest. We finally had a pullback, and this high is higher than this, so we have a higher high in the books, and this is definitely a swing low. We have 2 higher lows on either side of this, so this is officially a new swing low, and it is technically higher. So we have higher highs and higher lows still. If this gets to this line at 919.7, we will destroy this line. So things are changing. You may want to reevaluate position size and make some changes accordingly. So last thing to talk about with today's action, for us to be this tight in a range. All right, so I lost my train of thought here because I realized that my indicator that I had written disappeared. So just quickly recreating the indicator right here. Okay, so I just wanted to create an indicator really quick to just really evaluate how tight this range is. This range right here, we're at 1.88, and if you didn't see the calculation, it was simply the high divided by the low. So it's what percent above the high are we from our low. So this candle today is so tight, and it's only 1.88%. The high is only 1.88% above the low. This tight of a range has not occurred since, so this was 2.04. It was all the way back in October. These couple of candles were super tight. Well, normally how you would trade a candle like this is tomorrow, if we break above this high, you would go long, and if we broke below the low, we would go short. So this is a very tight indecision candle. So it kind of begs the question, have we gone up so much that now people are a little unsure? We've been really unsure around the all-time high, so this indecision candle might be the calm before the storm. We may break back down hard, we may break up really hard, but this is definitely one of those candles that really catches my attention, because it is in such a tight range. Look at this. It just hasn't happened for months that we've traded in this tight of a range, and usually this is sort of a coil before a spring. So be prepared for a move in either direction. There are a couple of cases where the bull side has the upper hand here. So be careful, reevaluate, and see where your weaknesses are in your portfolio, and where you can take advantage of a move. As for the altcoin market, we have dropped back in our range. So our total market cap in Bitcoin, we thought maybe there was a change right here, but we've dropped back into the range, and we're hovering right in our range. This line ended up not being support, so we are still chilling out right here, waiting for a decision on alt season. And if you look at the others, dominance, we are definitely showing a lot of strength, but we are in the lower end of our pattern. So if we ever can get to the top side of our pattern, we're going to see a couple of pretty sweet days for microcaps. This is all of us alt traders buying a responsible amount of some altcoin. I think we bought too much. So today I wanted to highlight Monero. So this is the entire history of Monero, at least on the Bittrex exchange. And it has shown an amazing amount of strength over the years. There are not too many altcoins that are trading in the upper half of their trading range. Well, I guess we're on log scale, so maybe that's not 100%, but it actually is way more showing much more strength than many other coins, especially over the history. So this line here represents our most important line as far as our support that we have had for it's been almost a year of support here. And I know a lot of people trade this 21-week moving average, and we did fall below it. So there's a chance that we will find some resistance here. But if we go to the daily, we had a great exit of the red zone here, and then I did mention that we had exited the green zone, so this would have been a pretty nice trade. But just recently we have popped up above the 50 again. This is a pretty unusual move, especially after a death cross. So there is some unusual strength happening in Monero, and that's why I kind of wanted to highlight it. We're a little bit late mentioning this coin because we had a good low and then an official higher low established, which created a resistance line here with increasing support. When we broke through it, we touched that same line as support, and it was looking spectacular. So this is one that I entered a while ago. I just had been talking about other things and hadn't really gotten into it. With this move above the 50, this is looking pretty impressive. Not just that, but yesterday we even confirmed support on the 50 right here. And by so doing, we also confirmed support on the 50-week moving average. So both of these are pretty impressive. There's a lot of strength in Monero right now. And what we just barely did today is we're now trading above the 200-week moving average. This is very, very bullish. If we get above this 200, we could move our 50, we can curve our 50 back up into range. Once our 50 crosses above the 100 again, we'll be back into a green zone. So exiting the yellow zone can be a good trade. So I'm really keeping my eye on Monero. It's got more strength than it should, especially after a death cross. It's actually reminiscent of one other coin that's doing this exact same thing, and that is Ethereum. So Ethereum had a death cross, but what was so weird about this is that we were trading above the 50 during the entire death cross. So our lines are getting very consolidated here, but now that we've shown support off of the 200, we might be doing a similar thing. So Ethereum's starting to look pretty bullish. We just need to get out of this channel here that we've got going. If we can pop up above this, this will probably start our alt season, and all the other coins will benefit. So anyway, Monero's definitely one to keep on your radar. It's looking pretty awesome. Okay, it is time to separate the CoinBook trolls from the CoinBook fans. So these are the magnificent t-shirts that we are giving away every Friday. These are individually packaged with love from your best friends, China. There's also this incredible option designed by yours truly, and we'll be giving away probably one or two of these every Friday to just a random comment on any of the videos over the past week. But, and I don't blame you, if you absolutely cannot live without one of these shirts, I am willing to part with them. For $15 worth of your favorite crypto, just reach out to me on social media and we'll get you guys hooked up.